what we wanted to discuss otherwise, we wanted to do with, I guess that should have been here, but yeah, not bad to do that.
Well, you mean the Shenseea and the cartel
Yeah,
thing?
Cartel and
Well,
I guess we can touch up.
I just want to say on record that Shenseea is a better woman than I am. Because if I was an artist, and after that Ludi stunt, Carter would have to come out of prison. Him would have to come out of prison. Him would have to go up on theme social media with people that see him, and people can probably have access to touch him. And him can say, I approve this song with Shenseea. Because I am not doing it again.
Because after all that shit, if you don't know what to talk about, she released a song with Cartel again. It apparently a refix. What the song name? I don't even know the name of the song. Don't know it. It went by and
I don't remember. Oh my god, I don't remember. Yeah.
But yeah, there was this big hullabaloo because look, they're collaborating. Chicks a Cartel never like her, never rate her. Look there. And there was a certain amount of time where is Cartel gonna post it? Because if Cartel post it, because she alone post it, you see me? Cartel approve this, post it and all these things. Anyways.
But you gotta say, Cartel is such a master manipulator.
That's where I am. That's where I'm getting at. And
I'm gonna hate him, but I love him.
That's where I'm getting at. There's a term in wrestling. I understand that world.
Yeah, I was a part of it for a time, but yes. I realize it's fake, and I want nothing
to
do with it.
Indeed, so before I ever get into that, let me understand why I wanted to understand this world. Because we catch up in night when everybody was a wrestling fan.
Everybody.
2019, I wrestling at them times. Yeah. Stone Cold Rock, everybody in night. After a while, this is this fool.
That was me.
This a fuckery.
2007.
Yes, it true. The charades. But in my mind, it's because I'm a person, I want to know entertainment works. So in my mind, I say, me want to understand how something so fool, so successful, and I make so much money. So that's I'm intrigued for understand like the business and how it works and them things.
It's such a successful plan that a country like Saudi Arabia and Turkey, who are trying to revamp their image in the public sphere,
using them. I pay them a shit ton of money. They probably
just to bring their wrestling.
Right, I know it's a big thing. I know they probably going to cancel their show because of the whole controversy.
Look at us reading and knowing stuff.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
I know things. Like I said at the Bears interview. You see, I know things.
Not a lot, but a little.
Like there's a big thing. Like they may have to cancel their show, but they're big paid a shit ton of money. Right, so it's like. It's very, very sticky, that situation. But yeah, back to what I said. Me want to understand how this thing was a fool. Me get for understand a fool and make so much money. So me get for, research and understand the inner workings to an extent. Now, there's a term now what them refer to as a work.
Okay.
A work is when you're trying to manipulate the audience. As the audience that knows what it is, but is like, you still are trying to make things appear to be what it is not. So like, them are wrestle now and you see somebody fake an injury. I say, oh shit, him actually injured. No, he's not. Up and I'm going again, and it's a part of the work. Right? Even kayfabe, that's a term as well. That's basically them will keep up their wrestling personas in a real life for trying to keep the whole
thing going,
mystery going. So even that is a part of the work as well. Cartel probably even know these terms because I know him super intelligent and him read. He probably even know this concept. And I believe this is what he's doing with the industry. So Shenseea thing, him all feud or quiet feud with Popcaan when did I have, it's all a work. I've been hearing, or we've been hearing whispers as well. So a real thing. Like he has no real problem with these people. But him like to get the people them going and talking and because at the end of the day, get them talking about somebody who is not in the public eye. Somebody who they back a bars. But yet still
Have
him
so much
still
influence.
prominent and have so much influence. So I'm gonna give a little approval and say, yeah man, say that, and I don't know if it's I know him around him social, but I'm sure he will give the approval and say, oh yeah man, say that. He said this. That can. At the end of the day, I think he's behind all of it. He never had no problem to begin with Shenseea. He never had no problem for do with Popcaan, even though I know he's big on loyalty. I know he's big on that. And it is said that there are certain things that Papi has done that not loyal. But I've always said, oh, if a prayer man will fight a man over you. The man kick off a man and profess him love for him in front of thousands of people. I mean, love Kartel, boss.
And I them batty boy no love Kartel like me. Sure. And me love Kartel the most.
If that the man in a loyalty, I don't know who is. Right? So, I think he's he's manipulating the audience.
Well, I kind of knew that too. I didn't know the works or the thing, but as I said, he's a master manipulator. And sometimes when I remember being sucked in, like I remember being sucked into the whole Gaza Gully feud.
Yeah.
And then I was saying to myself one time, like, why is it so serious? Like, why?
You have to take a step back.
Yeah, I had to take a step back, and I had to
That's
be
all
like,
you did that.
yeah. And I'm like,
Yeah, go man.
me live at Portmore, and trust me, no Mavada song could play. Like, no Mavada song. And my mom was into it too because she taught at the high school in front of, she thought we live in Daytona and Ascot is in front of Daytona. So she taught at Ascot and like fights and children and, you know, like, and my mom is such a contrarian and such, you know, like, she's just like, oh, everybody around us saying Kartel, look at me say Mavada, and like, she had cheer for Mavada. And he's like, me face it to myself, said, look at this man. Like, not even Bounty and Beanie, they get people so going, you know, like everybody knew that it was, and people became so personally invested. People put them lives on the line for these two people
And
that at the end of the day are friends.
Exactly.
Because when they came out, I think when I took a step back was when they came out. And the Prime Minister and the police and everybody's like, let's just do this, please, because it's getting a little
I think
intense.
that's them no only know what them did that do.
Yeah.
And it reach a certain point where authorities say, yo, hey,
Stop.
reach out to make a statement because this thing is escalating.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, me feel them reveling at the facts of them thing that did go on.
Because it never got no war.
They
no
had
beef.
a stranglehold. The two man them did have a strong. You hear Sparks talk about it. The two man them have a stranglehold on the business and like emerging talent. It did hard for emerging talent to shine during it because the stranglehold them two men did have. It was all planned. We know about plan beef and all them things.
You know.
We know some massacre and the marker was a plan beef. We know about how the plan manufactured beef and all them
I think, wasn't it? No, not Cargo. Kaledo.
Kaledo massacre. Sorry. Probably the marker too and massacre probably was one plan beef too.
I don't know, but yeah, I had to take a step back, and then that's why I say to myself, no, because as Missy, when Aaliyah died, I cried. And as I say, I cannot be so invested in these artists. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's stop. And that's when I realized that I was getting sucked back into it, and, you know, like, loving these artists and, you know, feeding into them, when I realized that no, you need to stop. And so I know that, so I realized that. So I didn't know it was like a work, or I didn't know it was so intricate, and I didn't believe, but now I'm kind of believing that
it's... and you see and know some things.
But this was prior to me being in it, but I kind of realized that, you know, this is too much. Like,
that was you maturing and growing as an adult, and have to look and say, why was I so much invested in something? At the end of the day, it never really mean much. to you as an individual?
Like Cartel was not on my sexy.
At the time, a primary concern, is it?
Like, you know, like it was not on my sexy.
On which rhythm did Cartel release in this year that counteract this specific Mavado tune? I swear them thing that the fat fantastic, but distinction of the pit there when I get and the bag of three them when they pile up and get barely go you and you.
Barely. But no, I agree with you that it's very like he has a hole on it, and Cartel is a smart man, and he realized that to him it's much more than just music. It's really more business, and him know that once the whole business is going to work is once people are personally invested in it. Because Jamaicans don't buy album, but once they're personally invested, don't buy music, but they're personally invested. That means that your brand and your profile can raise, and people who abroad who can spend the money and feel like they need to be connected to Jamaica in some way are going to, because he's the only man that can not have a visa but perform a foreign. Trippy. So I mean, I agree. I you break it down and I'm like, maybe you're right. Maybe he took a page out of Vince McMahon book.
I'm telling you.
And him learn it and him work it.
Don't be surprised if one of them book them and read in a prison or one of Vince McMahon book.
Right?
I tell you.
Because even the Art of the Deal by Trump, he's like, you know, just say things and do things. Like Trump is not the most intelligent man, like book smart, but he's a very good brand and marketer. Like him know how to brand and market himself, and that's the reason why he was able to win the presidency election. Obviously not because based on politics and even the man that he is. Him just know how to work and get the personal feelings involved, and him know how to like him bring out people true side. So you say, yeah, I am with you. The Mexicans are rapists and well, I'm not gonna say F black people, but yeah, get them son of a bitch off, right? So you know, bring up the work, get the personal, get people personally invested. And one of the things that you said to me that I'll never forget, and it's a thing that carried with me through this day, because at one point I was like, why are people so mean? Like when we started, I'm like, geez, like why people not get it? Like why people just not understand? Like I couldn't get it. But one of the things that he said to me is like, Ariane, this is good. Because if people are not cheering, the worst thing for an entertainer or a wrestler you said, is no reaction.
Yep.
No, like you do something and crickets. Like, oh, you come out, you said the most intellectual thing, or you said the dumbest shit, and people are just like, next. You want people to react good or bad. Reaction is valuable.
As long as they're reacting,
it's valuable. So I
if them a boo, you want them boo well loud. Them a cheer, you want to cheer them loud. But at the end of the day, if them not interact with you, you're not gonna. You need to have people personally invested. And they're going to say it tied to the whole concept of professional wrestling and how it came about in the first place. Because when you watch a regular wrestling match, like a real wrestling match, right, them doing a college and them thing like, you know I watch that?
No.
What's it on I watch that?
No.
It's gay.
In them tights.
Even though some of them are wrestling tights, are really some of them move their gay. Yeah, but see, the South Park episode is like they fully understand the concept and a bit for the performance part type, because it really is a performance. But what? Then get people invested. Here them talk about South Park. They took her gerbs.
You took my girl and you took my job. He took his job. He took his girl. Took his job.
Them thing they connect with the heavy man. The man take my job. And that the thing they talk about on the wrestling ring. Things that people get personally invested in it.
But the thing is, like, people like Ric Flair, because I was reading his watching his 30 for 30 documentary, and saying he was one of the man that kind of raised a profile of wrestling, because before people never give a jack shit about it, and it was like this
To that
like,
extent.
Yeah, like he was just like run of the mill, but you know, him this over exaggerated persona and like, oh, look at me, woo! And you know, like people were like, oh, this guy's too cocky. I want him to lose. And
So the
I
man they
want him
get
to win.
heel heat.
Yeah.
Just wrestling terms again, heel are the bad guy.
Yeah.
The man they used to say, oh, if somebody not throw drinks for me, then I not do my job. If people not fuck up my car in the parking lot after I show them, I not do my job. Call them thing that the man they got like the man get people so pissed off.
Yeah.
They want to cause him actual harm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see me? So and them thing they like me feel Kartel pre the showmanship aspect. And me there I go say professional wrestling born out of them sister wrestling boring. And put in more show, more fanfare. More flair. And them see that certain outcomes mean better business. So that's why I want the predetermined aspect. So we can decide certain outcomes.
Look at you.
I haven't break it down. We can decide certain outcomes. Like this better if this a man a win.
Yeah.
And if it go down like this with a certain storyline as well attached to it. You see me?
I remember when I used to be so interested in wrestling and like Triple H and like them that would fight John Cena, and I was so upset they make Triple H win. I'm like, oh, them for me.
Triple H one of the greatest heels ever.
Yeah, my dad watch wrestling. My dad.
Yeah, I hate them man because them man they usually be easy me the opposition for the Rock. You know?
Yeah.
Say hate them man in a 2000. So good.
Yo, wrestling was the boss. And then I realized it's fake and I'm like,
Yeah, but
shit.
if you watch it as a show,
Yeah.
like any other fictional show, you see me, you watch it for what it is and you can get some level of enjoyment. It's boring now in comparison to the whole day.
The olden days.
I may never watch it now, but yeah, if you watch it as so, you get
But
something.
the
out of
business aspect of it is something that you can take away from
very
it.
much so.
I hope people listen to this and people are going to be like,
So I want to cuss we and all, oh, we now support people achievement. Blee, 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 blee. This like,
okay.
alright. And I watch you now feel something for it, though. We love them things.
Yeah.
We don't mind.
Yeah. Well, I do.
That as much as you used to though, right?
Not as much as I used to. Not as much. I don't like to be misunderstood.
Yeah, I think at that aspect of things where just understand us, so we stay like we don't come off with no malicious intent. Like just cool, just your opinion.
But personally, as to get back to the matter at hand, if me and the chick I'm gonna do that. And that's
on her side of things, like she have
Rami should have said, just do it.
some intestinal fortitude because people kill her.
No.
We know the cartel stands them stay.
Yo, I remember saying, like, I was trying to reach out to them. I remember reaching out to them. They probably not remember. I was trying to reach out to Ramesh during the time. Because,
during which time?
When it happened, when the cartel said this was never meant to be a collaboration. Yeah. And I remember trying to, and I don't know, I don't know who I was talking to, but I was saying,
you mean when them boy the first way?
Yeah. But I was like, and I said, like, don't, like, I was saying, like, oh, like, she'll be fine. I remember saying that to somebody. I don't remember who, but I remember saying like she'll be fine. Cause I was like, I didn't know what it was, but I knew that people were giving her such flack and say, yeah man, and I'm like, calm down, like,
Deal.
yeah.
Deal.
But I didn't know that it would have been such an intricate thing.
If we never for them thing, I wouldn't have the CMR, CMTV. What name again? Where we rate and but if kind of
CMR.
Sample. Yeah,
CMR. Yeah.
You see me? Yo, viewers and subscribers.
Yeah,
You see me? All them like if no say keep the business going and the narcissistic aspect of it, man can pray and look back and say, look there, all stem from me.
And that's really where
if
she gets
me
her.
no shit, then can him get a high off a Shenseea success.
Yeah, because it's true. Because he's the reason why love it or hate it, her thing just skyrocketed, and it wasn't, it wasn't, she bust from Lude. But the fact that him come out and said this was never meant to be a collaboration. And
Controversy. Conflict.
And then people just got to her. So then even if them got to her to hate, them got to her.
No, this no redemption. Talking again.
But
are they, aren't they?
Shenseea better than me, come on. Ramesh could have paid me $1 million US.
Boy.
Nope. when him come out, I will go beside him and I will take the picture and then we'll release it. But me nah make nobody come and say, "Oh, move on, go and try cuss him."
I just
Me
said so,
again?
like the artwork is weird. Like her head look too big for her body.
I didn't see that. Right.
I don't know if it was on purpose,
I
but
didn't see.
it weird.
I didn't see that.
Anyways, big up yourself, Kartel. You are a genius. At the end of the day, it's good for the business. Eh?
It is.
It is at the end of the day. And as me said, to him,
Because
like
everybody, you know what it is,
tempting.
because everybody's trying to be so brand conscious and everyone's trying to fit in some mold of, being corporate friendly. And you lose the personality of it,
Yep.
and it's not just because we want to have something to talk about, but, people connect with, that's why I say, like, if you're not connecting to people on a personal level, getting them invested on a personal level, like, no one cares.
And there's been no person in dancehall who have people invested in a personal level like Vybz Kartel.
Like, I've never seen a trial that lasts, like, people go down to the entire Jamaica pretty much stop for a while. Everybody's like, oh, wow, go on. Even people who don't care about Kartel, even people who don't want to see
You would have think
Kartel.
that this man was our Malcolm X.
Exactly. Busta Rhymes come from foreign just for see
All
this.
about
So,
for support this man.
Free world
Free
boss.
world boss.
So, trust me, I appreciate him on that level.
This man is Prince and me not make corporate tell me how to stay in. Me tell corporate how to operate. Me control corporate. Me make them forward to me and I'll control them. And I make them be something and turn me into something. Me determine what cool. And them man they make woman again head on them thing they know. Freely. And I boast about it. Kartel behind that. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Make the girl them proud for do it. No, Kartel was behind that. I thank you, sir.
I need Kartel to say yes, man. Let's give head. I need you to do that. Work on
Sad.
that for me, please. Thanks. Thank you. I'm appreciating that, yeah.
Is it me? The man they make corporate bend to his will.
That's true. That's true. And that's how you know a confident person. And that's how you know somebody who has true influence. You bend to me, not me to you.
Indeed so.
It depends on who have a standoff. If you mean somebody's like, nah, you bend to me, nah, you bend to me, then
And that's why a Howard show pop down right there. Cause them never include the man and like them a try a little thing and You see me, them learn. So you don't want to get all corporate and fancy and try to exclude. See what happen now. Public perception of the whole thing, they just down the toilet.
even though that's weird though, because I mean, them
Because
claim as viewers, but still.
yeah, exactly. Anyways, that's their L to take.
Yeah.
They might fix that. But anyways, big up to Kartel. And therein ends our Kartel psychological study.
People gonna listen.
More and more book I forgot to write about that.
Yeah.
Straight to you.